Plus, having the opportunity to have the two really challenging close scrimmages against really outstanding opponents. This for us was an opportunity, I think, to get some of those some of those opening night jitters. We had a couple guys with them tonight. Particularly first half felt real well. Felt great about how we played defensively. Liked how we rebounded the ball. Liked how we shared it for the most part. Felt like the key statistic for us, this whole year, it's going to be taking care of basketball. If we become, a team that shares it and takes pride in ball security, assist to turnover ratio, we got a chance to be a good team because we've got some nice pieces, nice blended group of veteran players, young exciting players. It's a fun group to coach. I was happy for the most part about how we handle ourselves on opening night. Obviously, there was a little valley there in the second half. With young teams, when you have that type of lead, obviously you lose your edge a little bit. That's something we'll go back and watch. Obviously, we'll talk about and adjust moving forward. Learn from that. And then obviously, the situation with Jordan, I have no. Jordan, obviously, he has left the program. I have no comment on that. That's a personal matter, for Jordan, and it's something that that we're not going to comment on. And we're just excited. We're excited about the group that we're moving forward with. They're a fun group to coach. They come in. They're excited to put the work in every day, and they're excited to lead this program in the right direction.
Yeah, how much of a look do you really get when you play against a team that has nobody listed over 220 and guards who might not be at the level that you're going to play against maybe A10? What do you really look for in a game like this tonight?
I think you try to get the jitters out. We got a good look behind closed doors at guys that weighed over 220. We practice obviously, pretty hard and day in and day out. Our practice is pretty physical. I think obviously, we knew what this was tonight for us. Very vanilla, obviously offensively. Vanilla defensively. There was no scouting. Into it. We just wanted to play hard. Get the opening night jitters behind us. Try to play fast. Try to set the tone for how we want to play. And we know, we know what we have coming in moving forward.
Coach, what you learned about your team tonight that you didn't know?
I think we've got depth. I think we've got some pretty good depth. I think our forwards played great. Limited minutes. Obviously, Hassan, 17 minutes. Was real productive. Gil, was real productive. That Earl, showed some strength, showed some potential. He's got obviously a little learning curve here. He didn't come from junior college. He's got some raw physical gifts. He could be a physical player for us. I thought the forwards played well. I thought our young guys played with a lot of fire, a lot of spirit. Obviously, they have tremendous talent. I think we have the makings. If we can grow up here quickly and get our freshmen and sophomores to continue to progress, I think we're going to get great things from our seniors, and I think we're going to have the deepest team that we've had.
It seemed like you guys wanted to push the tempo tonight. How much of a focus is that this season?
It's a big focus. It's a big focus. We haven't been able to do that in the 2 years that I've been here. We haven't been able to force the pace. We feel like we have some depth. We've got a really good stable of guards, and obviously VC and Biggie and Jared and Jarvis and TJ. You can see Matt Butler, I think, is an improved player. So we've got some options. We want to get the ball down the court quicker than we have in the past. We want to get these guys the open court. We want to put pressure on the defense.
Haas, you're playing 20 pounds heavier than you were last year. Did you notice that tonight? Were guys struggling with your size? Did you feel it?
Yeah, I felt a lot stronger and more physical. I could tell. Last year when I first started the season, I wasn't as physical. I just feel a lot more stronger. I still got my bounce with it.
Coach, what's the biggest thing you can take away from your team tonight? Obviously, we've already talked about the fact that you don't have too much scouting into it, and it's just kind of scrimmage. What is one thing you could take away? You did a lot of things well. What is one of those things you could take away?
I think I thought that I thought a guy shared the ball. 18 assists. I thought the ball was moving pretty good, considering we didn't run an offensive set for the entire game. You were complaining about that too, right, Gil? Gil wanted some sets to get the ball inside. We just played, ball screen, motion, just obviously really just tried to save the things that we want to specialize in the half court, for when we need it. I just thought we had great spirit. The guys that we had there today, they're easy to coach. They support each other. Live bench. As a coach, that's all you want to coach. You just want to coach guys that want to put the work in. Want to root for each other. Want to keep it together when they're on the court. As a coach, you get a lot of pride there. Forget the score. Just the way your team's interacting is what I want to see out there. I thought we interacted well.
Coach used a lot of different lineup combinations tonight. Is that valuable at this point for a team that's still gelling?
Yeah, I mean, for all intents and purposes, for us, obviously, we pick up a win, but for us, it was obviously we wanted to get a lot of balance. We wanted to give guys a lot of look, a lot of opportunity out there in a crowd, or with a crowd, in the arena. Video ribbon wraps, which, by the way, Mike and Darryl look great out there. They look incredible out there. Great fan experience. Come and see a game because that stuff looks great. There might be reason enough to buy a ticket to come.
What did you guys think of the fans tonight? I thought they were pretty good. They brought a lot of energy to us. Helped us get that little boost, adrenaline from the crowd. Pretty solid.
Gilvydas, you told me the other day you felt like this is the best team you've played on. You had 5 guys scoring double figures tonight. Speak to the depth on this roster and how many guys are going to be able to chip in this year.
Freshmen definitely inspired me. They're definitely talented and they can bring it to the table, but their passion, their spirit in the game, they definitely boost me as a player.
What's the other guys?
The freshmen. So between Jarvis and Jared, they had 6 steals. You obviously killed them in transition. How much a part of that? How much of your attack going forward is that going to be?
It's got to be, it's got to be a big part of it. Those deflections, ball pressure, making our opponent uncomfortable. Obviously, it's something that we're going to be able to do game in and game out, regardless of the opponent. Obviously, there's an element of scouting to it, where it's more of an attack, and you adjust relative to your opponent. But that's that's what I think Gil is referencing when we saw we recruited guys like that. Is they're winners. They're not scared. They're excited to be out there. They're all about winning. They practice hard every day. They're a breath of fresh air. And those are the types of guys that we obviously got to continue to build this program in terms of our recruiting. Those are the type of people that you win with. Talented, high character workers.
You won't comment on Jordan specifically, but in terms of your front court rotation, didn't leave you with a lot of time to find one. What did you discover about the guys who you have left tonight?
I mean, listen, these 2 guys are really good. They're a great team. This against versatile. They're hard to match up against for opponents because they can do a variety of things offensively. They both rebound the ball well. So they're a really, really strong tandem. We need obviously Iffy and Earl, and then Jarrell when we play small. Have obviously you've got to give us stuff. And Iffy's a guy that got better last year as the year went on. Earl Watson showed flashes today of strength, athleticism, length. They're guys I think will obviously continue to get better. Jarrell had some jitters tonight. Obviously, we need Jarrell to be better. But we feel like we've got good depth right now. It's just about proving and get this young team to stay focused on just that improvement without confidence.
Last one or two.
You good?